Hello crochet friends, welcome back. We're working on our hanging flower basket. Last time we finished our nice little strands and I tried to make my top here look pretty. I hope it looks good. So I've got that set. I'm going to put it aside. We have our little soil top set. We're going to hold on for that for just a second here because today we're going to make the flowers. So I've got a pink DK yarn here and we're going to use that same 2.5 millimeter crochet hook so that everything is kind of staying the same size, right? So I'm going to use this pink for my flower, and I've got a yellow I'm going to use for the center. I'll show you that when we get to that part. But we're going to need to make a few. So I have started on my flowers, and this is what they look like. And this is my center yellow, which I think looks pretty on there. It looks cheery to me. Choose the colors that you like best. But we need to cover the top of the soil, right, to fill our basket with our flowers. So I still have all my tails on there, but I have started with a few of these. So I'm going to demonstrate the flower, but we're going to need to make a few. What you want, how many you want on your basket, okay? So you decide what you want your basket to look like and how many flowers are filling up your basket. So let's get started working on our flower, okay? So I've got this DK and it's going to be small, so we're going to take our time and hopefully be able to see everything nice and clearly. We want to start with our magic circle like we've been doing. So we're going to go over our hand and we're going to cross and go over again. Okay, so we've got that first strand. We're going to go under it. We're going to grab the second and we're going to twist and pull that on the shank of our hook. Okay, everybody have that on there? What we want to do now is 5 single crochets inside our circle. Enter your circle, yarn over and pull through. We have our 2, so yarn over and pull through 2. That's 1. And this is single crochet 2. Single crochet 3, single crochet 4, and single crochet 5. Okay, and I've got a little something. Almost looks like hot glue. I think it is. Not a surprise. Okay, I'm gonna give this a tug, right? Don't pull it too tight yet. You need to be able to see your stitch, because sometimes when you pull it too much and you can't see that first stitch there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you see number 5 down there? Okay, make sure you can see it. All right, so we want to chain 1 right where you are there, and then go into that very first stitch and we're going to give it a slip stitch. Enter, yarn over and pull through, and pull through again for a slip stitch. Now you can tighten your center a little if you want. No worries if you don't get it too tight, because we're going to do the little center, the yellow like we did, okay? Like I did on my other ones, so it's okay. Or you don't have to crochet that center. You could do a button. You could do anything you want there, or you could leave it open. So choices, always choices. So this is the stitch we're in. This is where we did our slip stitch, right? We want to do a half double crochet, 3 double crochets, and another half double crochet in that stitch. So this is the very first stitch of the join. And so now at the end, I'll show you, you're gonna probably you'll have an extra stitch. So don't be alarmed there. So here is our stitch. We're gonna yarn over and we're gonna enter that same space. I'm trying to keep my fingers out of the way, but it's so tiny. Yarn over and pull through. This is a half double crochet. So yarn over and pull through everybody, okay? There we go. Yarn over, go right back in that space. Yarn over and pull through. This is a double crochet, so we're going to yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, and yarn over and pull through 2. All right, that's 1. We need 2 more of those. So yarn over, enter, same spot, yarn over and pull through. Yarn over and pull through 2 for the double crochet, and yarn over and pull through 2 for the second double crochet. So we have 2 double crochets. This is our 3rd double crochet, all in that same spot, okay? and it will stretch with you. Don't worry. That's double crochet number 3. Now we need the half double crochet. So yarn over, enter the same stitch, yarn over and pull through. Yarn over and pull through all 3 for the half double crochet. Now, as I went along here, I found that, well, we entered all those stitches in that one stitch, right? It kind of squishes it. So if you can't see your next stitch right there, you need to kind of squish everybody over a little bit because you don't want to mess up and be skipping a stitch, okay? So let's slip stitch into that next stitch. Enter, yarn over and pull through again for the slip stitch. And now we're going to do the same thing to create the next petal. So we want a half double crochet right in that slip stitch space, right where we did that. So there's the half double crochet. Now a double crochet. I dropped mine. I'm trying to recover it. Nope, not going to happen. Double crochet. That little piece is still on my hook too. Driving me crazy. That's double crochet 1. Double crochet 2. Double crochet 3. Okay. All in the same spot, just like you did the first time. And now a half double crochet. There's your half. Pull through everybody. I have got to remove this piece because it's, where is it? I can see it. It is. It's hot glue. It's driving me crazy. Alrighty, so that's petal 2. Now, if you can't see that next stitch, push it aside, slip stitch in that next stitch there. Okay, you got it? Slip stitch there and repeat again. A half double crochet right where you slip stitched. And you know, you're going to have to squish everything, and it's okay. We'll get there. This is the half double crochet. Oh boy. I'm telling you, I'm going to get there. You will also. All right, I think I'm pulling it too tight. Between the small hook, the DK yarn. Okay, now 3 double crochets. So here's 1. And 2. And 3. All right. And then once you do that 3rd double crochet, you want another half double crochet. And that just brings the other side of the petal down. It's a little bit shorter, right? Half double crochet. Okay. I am not doing well with the little strands, am I, today? I'm gonna get it. Half double crochet. There we go. See, I keep dropping them. All right. Find that next stitch, slip stitch into it. Now we have 3 petals, we need 5. So this is our slip stitch, which didn't look right to me. Apologies, I am struggling today. Slip stitch, pull through again. I didn't do it right. Half double crochet. Oh, I'm sleeping on the job. Half double crochet. I have my cup of tea over here. You'd think I'd be okay. 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. A half double crochet. Ooh, now we're moving. Okay. Now let's find the next stitch. Slip stitch into it. Mine's laying a little funny. Give it a little slip stitch. And repeat it again. Half double crochet, 3 double crochet, and a half double crochet. All right, go ahead and get those in there. Here we go. Okay, now we did that. Now if you pull your work, you can see you have another stitch there. That's okay. We want to leave that there because we started where we joined. So we're going to leave that there, and we're going to go to this first chain that we made at the very beginning. Remember, we chained before we started everything. We did a, do you remember all the way back there? 5 single crochets and a chain 1. So we're going into that chain 1, okay? And we're going to slip stitch there. So we get enough of a pucker on this leaf. I'm going to show you on this petal here. So if you pull up your work, because your flower is done, you've got your 5 petals, so we can fasten this off, and when you knot that and fasten it off, it will give the indent as the same as the other petals, okay? So I wanted to explain that if you're thinking, oh wait, my count is off. No, that's always a scary thing, but it's not, you're okay. So I'm going to pull that up. And when I did the other ones, I just wanted to show you this too, because you'll be making a few of them and can kind of mental note that in your pocket. So I pulled it back here and knotted it back here. I didn't just make a knot up the top. I kind of found a stitch for each of these in the back and then knotted it. I'm sorry, I think I just bumped the camera. And you can pull it tight. There we go. And that helps your pucker too. To get, it's not a pucker, but you know what I mean, the indent there, to get that indent nicely. And you can pull this center a little more if it's bugging you, but don't forget we're gonna go make our center next. So it'll be covered. So there's your little flower, which I think is so pretty. It's just a cute little flower, isn't it? All right, I think it's just right for our little hanging flower basket here. Okay, let's put that aside. And I've got this yellow, which again is just a little DK yellow. It's kind of pretty. I think it's a cheery color, but you pick your colors. Get a good color that you want to go with this, okay? So it's very easy, a little center. So a magic circle. So go over your hand and cross, and then grab that first strand, go grab the second and twist it, just like you've been doing. Okay, from right there, right where you are, you've made your circle. Let's do 5 single crochets. Okay, so 1. I hope it's going easier for you today. Oh dear me. 1, go ahead and do 5. 2, 3, 4, just all single crochets, and 5. All right, everybody with me? I'm sure you're way ahead of me. 5 single crochets, give it a little tug, just a little bit. And we want to be able to see that first stitch again, right? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way over here. Did you find yours? That very first stitch, give it a slip stitch. So yarn over and pull through again for a slip stitch and pull it up. That's it. That's all there is to the circle. And so we cut this off. Again, we're going to have to tuck in that tail. Okay, so what I did, I tucked in my tails and everything, and I didn't pull it through the center. When I pulled my other ones, I'm going to show you on this, I pulled it through the side. I went through one of the side holes. See how it kind of can go like that? And I think it's going to be perfectly fine. If it bugs you, you can always sew that on there. But I went through one of the side holes so it would sit proper. I think it sits properly that way. When I went through the center, it was kind of off-centered. So I went through one of these spaces where we did all our stitches, and I fed the yarn through, and it looked good. So that's my little tip on the flower business there. All the other option would be, well, we can always hot glue it, right? Because, you know, that is a thing. A lot of people like to use hot glue, and I am one of them sometimes, especially when you're doing a lot of these pieces. It can be time consuming, and sometimes it's just easier to knot everybody off and slap some hot glue on there. I mean, as you can see, I'm not afraid of hot glue. It was actually on my hook somehow. But just fasten everything off really good. Make sure that nothing's going to come apart on you. And get these all ready because now we have a few, right? We have to make. I've made, I think that was flower number 6. I don't know how many I'm going to want. I think what I'm going to do when we start doing our assembly next time, I'm going to look at everything and pin it all together. We are kind of, so we have to stuff our basket, we have to sew this on, we need to get all our flowers ready. But I think what I'm going to do when I have everything stuffed, I'm going to look at my flowers on the basket and see how many I want. I may need to make more, or may need to just hold some out. All right, so work on your flowers, have fun with those, do your little centers, and again, if you don't want the crocheted center, you could, there's many options. You could use a bead, you could use a button, you could leave it plain. You can do whatever you want. So just take your time and have fun with it. They are small. They are small. I know that can be a little frustrating sometimes. So see, I had put it on the side, and when I pull it through, it fits on my center just right. And then I took these strands and I knotted them together also. So I got everybody kind of all in one knot in the back. And I'm hoping that helps you all out and that everybody's flowers go well today. Yeah, see it. Get myself together here. And then they sat nicely once I pulled my knot in the back nice. So that's how I did it. I know you're creative and y'all are going to have great ideas and figure it out probably even better. So anyway, there's your flower. Let's make a whole bunch and have fun with these. I'll see you next time. Thank you and have a joyful day.